What's up, creators? Eric Ho here. So first of all, I'd like to say a big welcome to Freedom Lifestyle. Going to be running through the steps how to actually redesign your life. Or maybe some of you are already on track, whether it's in your life, in your business, and then you're just looking for those extra tools in terms of how to actually take your life to that next level for 2019. So I'm just going to give a moment while everybody tuning in, and I'm just going to let me just check on this group, make sure that everything is working okay. If you guys can hear me okay, sound is perfect, picture is perfect, then please comment below. Let me have a look, and then let me just get started in a moment. I don't know where you guys have tuned in from. Maybe just also can come in and let us know where you have all tuned in from. We're close to 100 people already. Yeah, okay, got it. Brought it up. So if everybody just let me know where you guys have tuned in from. What's up? I'm actually in Taipei right now, Taiwan. So I'm not in London. I'm back in London in 3 weeks' time. We've got a huge event happening here in a week's time with Mary Buffett. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the name. It's Warren Buffett's daughter. So I'm going to be sharing the stage with her this weekend. 132. We had 111 for a split moment there. I thought we were on that divine 111. Maybe we'll get to 222. We'll see. Guys, Cindy says, perfect, loud and clear. Nice to see you. Larissa, Heidi, great to see you. So, Anne from Canada. Sunny from Florida. Macy, great to see you. So I can see a lot of FLC Freedom Lifestyle Creators graduates here. If you're a graduate or Freedom Lifestyle Creator, just type FLC grad so we know who you are. I can see quite a lot of familiar names here. Mika, great to see you. Kathy, great to see you. Okay, past graduates. Freedom Lifestyle Creators who's been through the 7-week program. Wow, we're past 222 now. We're past the second divine number. Okay, works clear from Venice. Great to see you. Okay, everybody tuning in. Now, to do Daniela, great to see you. Steve, great to see you. Okay, everyone's tuning in. Now, received, if you haven't already, then check the links and everything. You should have received your Freedom Lifestyle Challenge Journal, the workbook, which we will be going through step by step. Kathy, FLC grad. David O'Connor, FLC grad. So we've got quite a few grads here as well. Someone from Vietnam tuned in. It's actually here is 2 a.m. in the morning. On the other side of the clock. Actually, I'm on the other side of the clock. Ema, great to see you. Okay, we've got a lot of people coming in now. We've got 300 plus people. Okay, so and those of you who maybe have just tuned in, or you're going to tune in a little bit later, I guess they'll just have to re-watch it on another day. Louise, great to see you. Kaina saying sound is breaking up a little bit. Is it working for everybody else, or is it just Kaina? Emer says best team ever on FLC. Okay, cool. So first now you do get your workbook out, so we all exactly how it works. Okay. Sheila says hasn't received the workbook yet. If the team can see that, and can help with the workbook, that would be very good. Okay, help Sheila with a workbook. Okay, Kaina's still saying that sound is breaking up. Is it working for everybody else, or? Okay, cool. So I'll open up your workbook, and then we'll start from day 1. I'll give you guys an insight to how the 7 days are going to pan out first of all, and then we're going to dive deep into day 1 so that you understand how we're going to start designing your freedom lifestyle for yourself. Okay, so you go on to day 1, you can see it's all about clarity day. The structure of each, the structure. Sometimes sound is breaking up a bit. Okay, people are saying breaking up a bit. Let me just, it's cutting in and out. Let me, oops. Any better now? Sam says, yes, I can help. Everyone's saying breaking up. I don't know, where's Sheila? Sound no good. Someone's saying, I'm going to attempt the Wi-Fi here. Let's see if it makes any difference. Okay, we're reaching 400 people now. Okay, is sound better now? So apparently I've just switched to Wi-Fi. Is sound any better? Let me know. If the sound is any better, let me know. No? Oh dear, here we go. We're on 400 plus people and sound is not working. Why would that be? No, you sound further away. Gareth says, I can hear now. It's better now. Sunny says it's better now. Froze. Is that your internet or mine? Very quiet but not breaking up anymore. Okay, I can turn it up a bit by hitting this button here. Now, seems to be better now. Tony said yes. Yeah, don't worry about it. We'll make sure everybody gets a notebook at the end of this, okay? So you'll see that how we're gonna do this, okay? So this video, if you have any questions, we want more clarity, we can also ask those questions too, okay? So everybody goes along this journey. Now, so clarity, every day the training will be slightly different, okay? Now, then, are you guys okay? Lost me. Why? Hello. Louder but sound issue again. Okay, we're gonna attempt. I have some backup. Now, is now any good? Can't hear well. Now? Sound. Hello. Can't hear. I am breaking up. Can't hear you now. I think your mic is bad again after you touched it. Okay, we will get 1, 2, 3, switch. Is our sound working? Okay, this is good because it's allowing everybody else to tune in. I think we're hitting closer to 500 people now. Everything in divine timing. Okay, cool. Adam says better now. But you're just really quiet. I will speak up as much as I can, okay? I just need to okay. Okay, cool. We're going to get started here. So, like I said, the first part is about watching the video. Every day we'll be watching the video. The second part will be about filling out the journal. So you guys will need to fill out the journal. Those of you who don't have the journal, like I said, just write in a notebook for now. And then the third step is to create a short video. Now, I know some of you will actually be totally freaked out by this. But I want everybody to actually, if you get freaked out by it, it's probably because there's something, right, that you are uncomfortable about in terms of getting yourself into public or speaking out loud, or maybe there's some confidence things. And I've been there before. I was the shy boy from school. So if I know that I can go from there to actually coming out and being a public speaker, speaking in front of thousands of people every week, then I know that you can definitely do it too. And there's a saying that says a lot of the things that we want is outside of our comfort zone. That's why it's very important for everybody to actually play full out, to get the most out of this week going ahead, these 7 days. It's very, very, very important to actually play full out. So that's why we've created this challenge. The third one will always be to create a short video, keep it 1 to 3 minutes long, and then what we do is we share what we learned each day. So in fact, there's actually, I think, around 2,000, no, actually, was it 5,000? They're close to 4 or 5,000 people who are registered for this program. Obviously, we've only got like 10% of the people tuning in live. Everybody probably all around the world will be tuning in different times. So we should have thousands of videos every single day, okay? Now, if it's uncomfortable for you, do it anyway. What I want everybody to agree to here, right, is that we are all here to learn together. Meaning, nobody is perfect in the sense that we know how to do everything perfectly right now. Okay, but we are all going to allow that space for everybody to grow, and we're not going to be here to judge anyone, right? Some people may stutter a little bit, right? Some people may be like, and then some people may need to read, but it's fine. I've been there before, but the more times we do it, we will have people who are really, really shy, never spoken in public before, never done a video before, never done a Facebook Live before, and then over 7 days, we'll allow everybody to break outside of that shell, okay? So that's the third part of every day. There'll be the first part, which will be watching the video and learning. The second part will be filling out the journal, and the third part will be creating that video and then sharing what your aha moments are every single day. So how we started within this creator circle is every time we have an aha moment, we type AHA, aha. So then that is our learning. There are takeaways. I always say, if you write our takeaways down, if you speak your takeaways down, or whatever those intentions are, those new goals for you, if you speak it out, it holds vibration and it sends it out to the universe on that frequency for you to be able to more likely attract what you want in life. So it's very important, the act of listening, the act of writing, and the act of speaking. These are all vibrational frequencies, and that's why we do all our teachings in that way. Okay. Now, so the first day is clarity day. Then I'm gonna break it down for you. That means it's just to get clarity in terms of where you are. Okay, where you are right now. So I want you to maybe in your journal, in your notebook, in the notes section, just write where you are right now. Okay. The second part is to say where you actually want to be. And the third part, to understand what are the action things that need to take place. What are the key fundamentals that need to take place to actually get you from where you are to where you want to be. Okay, so today is clarity day, understanding what is freedom lifestyle, what does it mean to you, what goals do you want to set for yourself for this week to be able to design? And then we're going to get this complete freedom map sorted for every single one of you by day 7. Okay. So then moving on to day 2, I always say this, and this is why we have on day 2, we have cleanse day. Okay. If you look on the journal, you'll be able to see cleanse day. If you haven't got your journal yet, like I said, just write in the notebook for now. Okay. Now, does anybody know what I mean when I say cleanse day? Why is it important to cleanse? Anybody know? Okay, it's very important. It's very important because a lot of the time we always go out there and we're learning new things. And the biggest problem is today, not that you need more information, not that you need more strategies. The biggest problem for a lot of people is that there is too much information, there's overwhelm, and people get confused, right? If you've ever had a moment where, let's say, you think that, I don't know, there's something you want to learn, there's a goal you have, then you decide, oh, maybe I can do it this way, maybe I should do it that way, maybe I should do it another way. Then suddenly you get totally confused and you don't know which way to do it at all. Then you end up procrastinating. And the biggest problem I see, right, is that it's not the lack of strategies right now. For a lot of people, they kind of know. I mean, think about it. If you want to, let's say, get fit, right, you already know you probably need to hit the gym and you probably need to look after your diet. But then the question is, are you doing it already? And if the answer is no, why are you procrastinating and why are you not taking the action? You do not need more information yet. The biggest problem is sometimes within our subconscious mind, there are certain beliefs, there are certain disempowering beliefs, right? This is what I think it's, hey, is it Hatem or Hatem, right? To be able to fill your cup, right? Is saying is that it's very important. First of all, they say when your cup is full, stop pouring. So we've got a lot of conditioning, past conditioning from our upbringing so far. So we need to empty the cup. That's why on day 2, that's tomorrow, we will be learning to empty the cup. We'll be digging deep into your past disempowering beliefs, which you don't even know is there because it's in the subconscious. If you have some goals that you've had for a while now, and for some reason, and you don't even know why, you haven't quite hit it yet, right? It's most likely there is some roots there, right? Some weeds there that need pulling out. That's why tomorrow, when it comes to cleanse day, we will pull out the roots. This is how to get transformation, okay? So there's a few breakthrough exercises that I will be doing with you guys to actually empty the cup before we can put the new things in, the new empowering beliefs in there, okay? So that's why tomorrow is about cleansing day, okay? Now, what I'd like you to do in with your notebook, after we've gone through this, page by page, and you understand, okay, what the 7 days are about, I don't want you to go ahead of yourself. So just then focus on one day at one time. I've set the program in a way where everybody can get the breakthroughs as long as you go step by step. So don't confuse yourself. Don't confuse yourself by trying to do the whole thing, and don't fill the whole workbook in without watching the videos first, okay? So day 2 will be clarity day. Then moving on to day 3, okay, if you just take a quick look, those of you who have your workbooks, okay, on day 3, it's called your Freedom Lifestyle Roadmap. So it will tell you exactly what that business quadrant is and why we say business, right? Some of you may be in business already. Those of you who are in business already, just type in the comments. Let me know who's in business already. Those of you who are not in business, say never, not in business, okay? So I know who you are as well. And we know what percentage of our team, our group, our family is in business and not. Now, it doesn't matter if you are or you're not. What I found, and this is my thought of it, and this is why I created this Freedom Lifestyle Creator 7-day challenge, is because I see that a lot of people, right, they don't understand, number one, how to play the money game. And if you don't know how to play the money game, meaning you may not be, your finances may not be one of those where you can say, I want to travel today. I want to go visit this country today. I want to spend time with my family today. And maybe that freedom isn't quite like that right now, right? Maybe you're stuck in a 9-to-5 job. Maybe you have your own business, but you're slaving away every moment in that business, right? So whatever that thing is for you, how do you actually break out of that? What I found is that there's two key things that allow us to have this freedom lifestyle. Because a lot of people, they always ask me to say, Eric, how is it that you get to travel the world all the time? And when I follow you on Instagram, I see behind the scenes, it seems like you're just like having fun, you know? And how come you get to drive a Lamborghini and you get to spend time, you know, with your loved ones and travel with your friends and do all this stuff, right? Now, it takes understanding these two key principles. And this is what this whole 7 days is going to allow for you guys to redesign and master these two areas. So number one, right, is about money. Some people will argue and say, Eric, money's not important. I always say to people like that, I say, if you think that money is not important, very simple. If you go to our charity, which is hgiving.com, right, the letter H, giving.com, you go to the website, donate all of your money towards our charity. Now, you're probably looking at me and thinking, no, I'm not going to do that. And why would you not do that if money was not important to you, right? And there's a big thing that happens in that subconscious mind, and a lot of people are very confused with money because, according to society, right, money is one of those things where if I say money does not grow on, you'll be able to finish the sentence, right? When I say money is the root of all, and you guys will be able to finish that sentence. Now, why would you be able to finish those sentences? The reason will be because in your subconscious mind somewhere, right, there is this programming. Through our upbringing, there's been that programming in there, and we don't even know it's there. But when I tell you to finish the sentence, you can finish the sentence. It's because it's in there somewhere. And this conditioning, why does this exist, right? is for the whole system to stay in place, for the world to be at peace, right? And now what I'm sharing here is something that's out of the norm. It's teaching you how you can actually be money free, meaning that you know how to play the money game well in a way that you don't need to worry about money anymore. Okay? So that's a very, very powerful thing because number one, think about it. If you did not need to worry about money, meaning whatever you want, wherever you want to go, you get that freedom to do so. And number two, the second part of the reason behind this program is understanding time freedom. Not just how to make money, right? A lot of people know how to make money. But then how can you actually make money and not need to exchange all your time away for that money? Because if you think about it like this, most people, right, they work every single day to make money. They need the money to be able to live, to eat, for shelter, for everything you do, right? And then you work and slave away all of your life to get to the end of your life. And then what? Most people, when I travel around the world and I do these motivational talks, a lot of people, when I say, what is your dream? What is your goal? People say, it's to be able to retire early. Now, I want you to think about that for a second. The average person's goal out there is to hopefully one day not need to work so that they can enjoy their work once they retire at the end of their life. I want you to think about how crazy this thing is. We come into this world, this free spirit, right, to experience life. And then we end up being stuck in the system. And then we slave away at the system. And then we slave away at that system, not really living to our fullest and truest potential. And not being able to experience everything we want to experience. I want to ask you a question. How many of you really get to say, okay, I want to go here right now? And then you're able just to go. How many of you can just say, I want to go here and I want to take my friends and I want to take my family with me. Let's go. Not many people have that type of freedom. And that's why I said these two things, money and time, is the basis of what you will learn, how to get good at playing this game. And you will have a complete step-by-step formula in terms of how to map it out for your life to achieve the things you want to achieve. That's what will happen by the end of day 7. Okay? Those of you who are excited, give some love hearts, give some thumbs up. Let me see your excitement. Okay. Now, day 3, so what happens is there's a Freedom Business Quadrant, okay? And after the Freedom Business Quadrant, you will see the Freedom Lifestyle Roadmap. Right now, to a lot of you, it might not make complete sense, but by day 3, it will make total sense because we will go through it step by step with you, okay? Now, then day 4, what will happen is called Funnel Mapping Day, okay? This is a little bit more high level, so some of you will not understand what this means right now. Some of you will. But then we'll map it out with everybody here inside the group so everybody knows how to create it's what we call an automated funnel. And it means that they can automate, right, your income. So income can come in without you needing to always be exchanging your time for it, okay? So that's a funnel mapping day, is day 4. Then what happens is day 5 is what we call video marketing day. And what we'll teach here is different social media strategies. So those of you who are in business already, you will love this stuff because we will teach the latest strategies and skills in terms of how you can actually use this, what we call the 9-figure video template, to actually increase sales, increase income, increase your impact out there. And also, those of you who are taking notes, I also want you to write this down as well, right? And that is impact equals income. Okay, I want you to write that down. Impact equals income. As long as you know how to systemize it, you can make impact in this world and make more income. Right? And it's okay to make income. A lot of people's subconscious mind is like, oh, why is it talking about money? No, this is an exchange of energy anyway. If you think about this, right? There's a saying, they say, energy is everything and everything is energy. My question to you is money energy? Is time energy? Right? What you put out there, is it energy? Now my question is, what you put out there, what do you get back? What are you receiving back? right? So when there's something going out, there must be something coming in. This is just flow of the universal energies. It has to be that way. That is when everything is in perfect alignment and perfect harmony. So that's why I say impact. This is what we're going to learn, and how to make an impact in this world and receive an income. So the bigger the impact, the bigger the income. Okay. So this is what we'll be teaching through what we call the video marketing template. And then it goes on to day 6, okay, which will be design my LP. Now, some of you will be thinking already, what is LP? I want to know what LP is. Okay, so LP is landing page. This is one of the parts that you need to learn how to systemize so that we can design this automated freedom lifestyle machine for ourselves. Okay, and by the way, I just want to say this, right? This has nothing to do with promoting one certain product. This is totally going to design, right, and roadmap for you in your situation, in your circumstance, with whatever product, with whatever service, with whatever message you want to put out into this world. I'm going to share with you guys, all of you have this message to be able to put out there, okay? So that's what day 6 will be about. Designing the landing page, okay? And then day 7, you right now, I don't know if you guys can see on day 7, the picture looks very, very complex right now, okay? Day 7 is the advanced 7-figure roadmap, okay? So those of you who have big dreams, big goals, and you think, okay, I want to make huge impact, I want to make huge income, and you want to make anything of 7 figures and more, okay? So you want to know how to make the $1 million and not need to stress about it, not need to sacrifice for it, okay? Then that is the most advanced roadmap, which you're going to finish off on by day 7, which every single one of you would have filled in the blanks on that picture, okay? So that's how the whole thing works, okay? Those of you who are excited, type your excitement. How excited are you inside the comments? And then we're gonna talk a little bit about what we need to understand for today only. Okay. 7 figures, baby, Tracy's saying. Okay. Tony says fun. Okay. Margarita said yes. Okay, cool. Victor says, I have big goals. Heidi, yes, yes. Okay. Tracy, oh yeah. Okay, cool. So, now, huge 10 mm. Okay, so if we look at today, right, there's a few things we need to answer for ourselves. And maybe on this one, what would be nice is if we write this journal together and we fill in the blanks here, okay? So if you look at the first question there, it says, what does freedom lifestyle mean to you? I want you just to take this moment right now and then just start writing. What does freedom lifestyle mean to you? Yeah. What does it mean to you? This is very important to get this clarity, is because we understand what it means to us, then we understand our why. Okay? What you need to understand is this. A lot of the time, an action, a goal that you want, without a why, is like having a destination, right, without the fuel. So imagine if you have a destination, somewhere you need to get to, okay? That is your goal. That is what you always say. I want to lose weight, or I want to start my own business, or I want to be a millionaire, or I want to, whatever that thing is, that goal is for you, right? Whenever you have a goal, and then sometimes you end up procrastinating, the reason behind the procrastination is because you don't have the fuel behind yourself. And so why do we ask the question, what does it mean to you, right? It's because we want to understand what is the why at the end of it. Because when you have the why, it's the fuel that you put in the car. Then you have the fuel to drive you there, right? That's why you see a lot of very, very successful people, they always have a strong, strong, strong purpose. A strong, strong, strong purpose towards why you want to do what you do. And if you want to complete these 7 days and you want to get the most out of it, and you want to know after you've mapped it out that after 7 days, you're actually going to get stuff done, it's very important to actually clarify this in your mind now. So those of you who are writing it, make sure to write it in there. Okay, what does freedom lifestyle mean to you? So I've put there just for some examples. Is it to be free? What does it mean, right? Is it to do what you want when you want? Is it to be able to balance out your life? What is it? What are you looking for? You individually. I don't want you just to look at Eric O and say, oh, Eric O travels the world and gets to speak all around the world and makes impact on YouTube and does this and does that, and I want to do the same thing. Okay, what is it for you? Think about it. Where are you most free? When would you feel most free? Right? What does freedom lifestyle mean to you? Does it mean financial freedom, balance in life, right? Time freedom, soul freedom, have time for travel, have time for your family. Okay, I want you to write it down. Okay, those of you who don't have your notebooks yet, just use, that don't have your journals yet, just use a notebook for now. Okay. Now, every day is Sunday, living a life that is self-designed. No more trading time for money. Is that Jeannie Lee? Okay. Right. Now go on to the second question, okay? What it will take for you to achieve this? What needs to happen? Think about it. What needs to happen to enable, because you need to have absolute clarity, number one, okay? Now you've decided, okay, this is what freedom lifestyle is for me. This is what I want. This is the outcome that I want. So you've decided that now, okay? That's the first question. Now moving on to the second question, okay? What will it take, okay, for you to be able to achieve this, right? What needs to happen? So inside there, write the action points, write the results. What needs to happen for you to get to that freedom lifestyle? What needs to happen? Write that in the blank space, okay? Those of you who have wrote it already and you want to share your thoughts on here, then you can share it on the comments too. What will it take for you to be able to achieve this? Okay. Would it take you to need to make more money? Would it take you to need to quit your job? Would it take you to need, you know what is stopping you right now. Would it take you to need to leave your negative environment? Maybe some of you are hanging around with negative people in a negative environment. Would it require you to, I don't know, maybe you're in a relationship that is disempowering, it's holding you back. Will it require you to leave that relationship to set yourself free? For some of you, would it require you to move out of home to be able to do that? Would it require you to move to a different location? Right? What needs to happen? What needs to happen for you to be able to achieve that thing that you said before? To be able to do what you want when you want? Would you need to require to earn a particular amount of money? Okay, so write that down, because these are your goals. You need to write it down. You need to get more clarity. Or maybe you have a business already. Would it just require you to learn how to get more sales? Or some of you, maybe your goal, maybe freedom lifestyle, soul freedom. Maybe your freedom lifestyle is you want to impact the world. So impacting the world, what needs to happen? Will you require to break outside of your comfort zone? Would it require you to get out of the shyness and start being more confident? You need to learn to be confident. Would it require you to need to learn how to make money online? Would it require you to understand how to do Facebook adverts, right? Would it require you to build a YouTube channel? Would it require you to maybe learn and get good at public speaking, maybe, for some of you who really want to make an impact out there? Right? What would it require from you? Or maybe you have a business and it's making money. Maybe it just requires you to understand how to systemize it, to automate the business. Would it require you to hire new people, new staff, a new manager? Would it require you to get a mentor? We have, what's that? Celicia said, get a new mentor, get a mentor. Okay. Would it require you to have a coach to give you a kick up the backside? Right. And there's this as well. I want everybody to actually write this down. Right. I want you to write this down. Everybody needs a coach. Everybody needs a coach. And why I say that is because in our upbringing in society, we don't get taught this stuff. But if you look at the greatest athletes out there, if you look at the strongest, the best of the best out there, your best tennis players, your best basketball players, your best any athlete out there, they all have a coach. Why? It's because think of it this way. A coach keeps you aligned. It keeps you in line. Sometimes when you don't do your stuff, when you don't get, is there sometimes you wake up in the morning, you may not feel like doing something. Or maybe a coach is also there to check and see your blind spots. We all have blind spots. Because a lot of the time when we're doing something, we're in this tunnel vision, we can't actually see our blind spots, where we're going wrong. A coach can see it from other angle and be able to guide you and say, hey, did you not notice there's a problem here? Right? If you want the best results in life, you must find yourself a mentor, find yourself a coach. Very, very important. Okay, so everybody write that down in your journal as well. Write in big writing. I need a coach. I need a mentor. And also another thing as well, when it comes to mentor and coach, this is how I want to explain this thing so that you guys have a clear understanding, right? Some people, they might say, oh, Eric, I'm inspired by you. Okay, I'm going to ask you a load of questions. I want you to be my coach. I want you to be my mentor, right? But actually, I can't be the mentor for everybody. I'm not the best coach for everybody. And I'll tell you what I mean by that. What you need to do is very, very simple. When it comes to coach and mentor, what most people do is they will go out there and then they'll find a business coach. Go on Google, go on YouTube, search business coach or something, right? Or maybe you go to exhibition, find a coach. And then what happens is most people, who are they coached by? They're coached by people who don't have the results that they want. So when I look for a mentor, when I look for a coach, I'm looking for two main properties here. Number one, right, is that this person has broken through, has had the breakthrough that I'm looking for right now. What I mean by that is they have a certain result that you really want in your life right now. So if they are actually living something that you want to live, they are actually doing something that you want to do, they have actually broken through something in their past that you want to break through, then that's the coach you're looking for. So for some reason, for example, if some of you are looking to invest in property, real estate, or you're looking to invest in stocks and shares, then I'm not your guy, right? As much as I'd love to answer your questions for you, but I'm not your guy because that's not my thing, right? But if you're looking for, I don't know, public speaking, you're looking for learning how to create a freedom lifestyle, you're looking to be able to live more, you're looking to be able to love more, enjoy life more, then maybe I'm your person. So you always need to look at results, be results focused. If I'm looking at a coach, I'm looking at a mentor, and what I'm looking for is, does this person or has this person got the results that I'm looking to get right now, right? That's most important. The biggest problem is this. Think about this and listen carefully to what I'm saying here, right? Our society today is so blinded and they don't know what they are following these days. Because what actually happens is, think about it. Financial advisors, right, are the people who advise people on their finances. But think about this. Most financial advisors, are they the most financially free people in this world? Yes or no? Think about it. Financial advisors, are they the richest people in this world? Yes or no? So now, the question is, if they are not, right? If they are not, then how is it that they are teaching everybody how to organize their finances? That's why also a lot of business coaches don't even have a business, right? They just coach people to have a business. So that's why our whole world these days is messed up, because we start getting a lot of advice from people who don't have the results that we want. And therefore, we can only be as good as the people we are learning from and the people we are getting guidance from. And the biggest problem is this, okay? And I want to, and this is no disrespect. This is no disrespect to people who love YouTube and people who are putting out content on YouTube. Obviously, there's a lot of great content creators out there. But I want to give you an example here, okay? When it looks at the niche that I'm in, for example, on YouTube, the main topic I talk about is law of attraction, as many of you know. Now, do you know one of the biggest titles that is searched for on law of attraction is how to manifest winning the lottery using the law of attraction? And I want you to think about this. If you were to search it on YouTube now, there'll be loads of videos teaching you how to manifest winning the lottery using the law of attraction, which receive millions and millions of views. I've not made that video yet, and I'll let you know why I've not made that video yet. Right? Although I know everybody's searching for it, everyone wants to know the answer. And obviously I have my opinion of how to win the lottery using the law of attraction. However, I have never won the lottery using the law of attraction yet. So why would I go out there and teach it? But if you think about it, if right now you search millions of views watching people who are teaching how to manifest winning lottery using the law of attraction. Now, I want you to just think for a second, right? How many of those people who are teaching that thing have actually won the lottery using the law of attraction? Yet, you watch the video and you're like, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yes, I think I'm going to, like, my life can depend on this right now. This is a really good strategy. Thank you so much. You've changed my life, right? Think about it. So there's millions of people watching this, getting this information right now. That's why I say today, we are no longer living in a world where there is a lack of information. In fact, there's too much information. It's an overwhelm of information, right? There's too much information. Today, if you want to lose weight, you go and search on Google, you go and search on YouTube. One article will tell you, do cardio, more cardio, right? Drink more water. The other one will say, don't drink water, right? Starve your body of water. Now you're looking at these two things and you're like, which one should I do? Should I do cardio or not do cardio? Should I do interval training or what shall I do? Right? Now you get totally confused. And then there's just this confusion. Why? It's because there's too much content out there that is not put out there by people who actually have the results for themselves. It's just people who just want to make an impact, but they probably don't have the results yet. And there's too much information and everything's too accessible right now. That's why everybody gets confused. One way, so you don't need to get confused, right? And I want you to write this down for yourself, right? One way for you not to get confused is to write this down. Invest in a coach that has the results that you want. That's all. Once you invest in a coach that has the results that you want, okay? No more questions to, Mom, Dad, what do you think of this? Hey, friend, hey, I was thinking of doing this. What are your opinions? No more. Because that will just take you going round in circles, right? You don't need these opinions right now. You only need somebody who's been there before to give you step-by-step guidance. That's all you need. One person with the result. Okay, write that down for yourself. Because if you don't write this down, if you don't get this right now, what will happen is, I will give you all of these steps. You will go out there and confuse yourself with other content and saying, hey, I think it should be this way. I think it should be that way, right? If you are here to learn this Freedom Lifestyle Roadmap, then use the Freedom Lifestyle Roadmap the way I've set it out for you, and that's how you get the results. Okay? Now, everybody, take a deep breath in and out. Okay. So, like I said, in there, right, what will it take for you to achieve this, okay? What needs to happen for you to achieve the goal that you wrote down before? Okay? Now, the next part. Now, this is very, very important. The next part that you're filling in, okay? It says, what you have achieved, right? Once you have achieved all of this, how would it make you feel? This is very, very important. This is important vibrationally. This is important with regards to the law of attraction. Emotion. What do I always say emotion is? Emotion. Those of you who are not used to my trainings or are not following me on YouTube, what I always say is emotion is energy in motion. And so it's very important how you actually have that why and actually have that drive behind what you do, right? Is to actually find how, ask yourself the question, and I want you to write this inside your notebook now, right? Once you have achieved the thing that you wrote down before, the thing you want to achieve, right? Once you have achieved all of this, how would it make you feel? I want you to look at this page. I want you to just allow those emotions just to free flow and get writing away. Just allow those emotions to fire out as if you're feeling it right now and living it right now, right? That sets those strong vibrations on that paper. Just start flowing with it, okay? It'll make you feel free. It'll make you feel amazing. It'll make you feel invincible. It'll make you feel like that everything's possible. It'll make you feel like you're living truly and fully. It'll make you feel confident. It'll make you feel strong. It'll make you feel loved. It'll make you feel that you have the capacity to love more people, right? Express those emotions. On that paper right now, just go crazy. Express those emotions. Once you have achieved all of the things that you wrote down before, right? How would it make you feel? Okay. Very important to get those emotions down, because now you feel it. Now it will set apart. And this is another addition I want to add on to this, right? Every single morning, whatever you've wrote down on Clarity Day, this is your visualization. This is your vision board, right? So your visualization every morning and should be these feelings. Allow them to pour out. The scenario. What is freedom lifestyle to you? Live it as if in your mind, as if it's happening right now. Feel it. Okay? So put all those descriptive words in there, all those emotions on that piece of paper there. And then moving on. Take a deep breath in. And out. Okay? And the next part of it, okay? Now answer this question. What are you prepared to do or to give to make this happen? Okay? What are you prepared to do to enable yourself to live this thing that you've written down so far? Okay? On your notebook, in your journal, just write that down. Fill in that next box. Okay? What are you prepared to do and give to make this happen for you? Okay? Are you willing to go all out? Are you willing to do the things that you're uncomfortable with? Right? There's fair enough. A lot of people say, I want it. I really do want it. And then it's like, well, try this. No, I'm not very good at that. You know, it's like, that's disalignment. How can you be in absolute alignment with exactly what you want right now and say that, hey, okay, I'm prepared to give it my all. I'm prepared to get out of my comfort zone. I'm prepared to do whatever it takes to actually get this goal right now, right? I'm prepared to quit my job if that need be. I'm prepared to cut the ties with the disempowering people in my life right now, right? I'm prepared to stop listening to negativity and negative people. I'm prepared to quit all my bad habits right now, right? What bad habits are you willing to quit, right? They're habits. We're creatures of habit. But then as we can form a habit, we can break a habit all the same, right? How can are we prepared to get out of our comfort zone? What are you prepared to do? Right? Myra says, yes, I am. Yes, I am to everything. Anything to get the result, Deepa said. Right? And then we have Awa says, I'm willing. Naina, yes, I will. Okay. What are you prepared to do? Get that on paper, because when you write that down, that's your commitment. And it's not your commitment to me. It's your commitment to you. I want you to understand that. You are doing this for you. You're not doing this for me. You're not doing this for anybody else. Right? You are doing this so that you can live the freedom lifestyle that you deserve to live. You were put into this world to experience life at its fullest. Always understand that. But it just so happens that because of conditioning and programming of school and society, we end up thinking that, oh, this life is just to go to school, get our qualifications, hopefully, so that we can hopefully get a job, so that we hopefully can work our whole life away in a job, to look forward to the weekends where we can finally enjoy 2 days of our life once that weekend per week, and then also hopefully that at the end of our life we can actually enjoy life when we retire, when we're 50, 60, 70, 80, we can hopefully enjoy it then, right? That's society. So how do we break that pattern? How do we become the creators? That's why we created this creators group, right? I say we are creators. What does this mean? There's multiple meanings. We create our destiny. We create our freedom. We create our manifestation, right? You create what you want to create. As long as your mind can think it, you can align those actions. This is what this 7 days is about. How can you align the mind with the actions you take, with the spirit, with your destiny, with the things you feel, with your purpose? How can everything be in alignment, right? So moving on. So what are you prepared to give? What are you prepared to do to make this happen? Okay, now on this final page, okay, those of you, like I said, if you don't have your journal yet, you can get your journal afterwards. Make sure to contact Master Lim or contact Sam or contact Heidi, right? One of the team members, they'll be able to help you with that. Okay, so if you don't have your journal, you all get a journal as part of this program we've set out for you these 7 days. Okay, so going on to the final page, those of you who don't have a journal, just write in a notebook for now. Okay, from 1 to 10, how much do you want this? I want you to write down 1 to 10. Be truthful to yourself. Right? Some of you who say, well, actually, Eric, I heard everything you say and I can feel your passion, but actually, maybe about 5 for now. You know, if it's 5, right? Be true to yourself. Write what it is right now, because then we can monitor to see, okay, over the days, where's your aha moments? Where's your paradigm shift? What did you realize? Where did you suddenly get that drive or find that drive from? It's very important. Be true to yourself. So from number 1 to number 10, how much do you want this to happen? Right? What you've just written down. How much do you want this to happen? Okay, 1 to 10. Second thing, right? To answer this question and be truthful to yourself here, okay? Will you allow your little voice, right? This little voice. We all have this little voice, right? And those of you who don't know what little voice I'm talking about, it's when you say, I'm gonna wake up early and I'm gonna go to the gym. Then tomorrow morning happens and there's actually I want to stay in bed right now. Okay, that little voice. It's that little voice where you say, there's an opportunity. I want to grab this opportunity right now. And the little voice says, but what if it doesn't work? What if it doesn't work for you? Right? That's the little voice. Right? It's that thing where you see the love of your life for the first time and you're like, I want to ask this person out. I want to speak to this person. And it's like, they're never going to speak to you. Right? That's that little voice. It's the little voice that stops us from achieving most of our goals. So the next question, and I want you to, when you write this down on your journal, come to full commitment. Will you allow this little voice and the excuses to get in your way? When we did, we have this program we're doing right now is this free program, which is 7 days. We usually have a 7-week FLC program. That's why you see a lot of people, they have FLC graduate on their profile, right? There are past graduates who just graduated from season 1. Now, one of the rules we have, when you come into our groups, we say no excuses. I want everybody to hold each other accountable here, right? No excuses, no buts, no ifs. A lot of people say, I want to do it, Eric, but, no but. For just these 7 days, let's build a habit to remove, right? Get your butt out of the way. Because most people's butts get in their way. Because they say, oh, I would do it, but. No buts. No buts and ifs, no excuses. Right? It's not, oh, Eric, I can't. Right? I want you to write this thing down because it's so powerful. I wrote it down for myself and it changed my life. Right? There's no such thing. Right? There's no such thing as can or can't. There's only will or won't. I want you to write that down. There's no such thing as can or can't. There's only will or won't. Now that comes into your awareness, you will find yourself catching yourself out a lot of the time. Why? Because a lot of the time, people say, hey, why don't you do this? And you say, oh, I can't. No. Don't fool yourself. Of course you can. Because you can do anything. You're an infinite being. You can do anything. The only thing is, a lot of the time, your subconscious mind tells you you can't. Do you know what vibration you're putting out there? You're putting limitations. Every time you say you can't, you're putting out limitations. No, you can. You can do anything you want to do. Now, the question you have to ask yourself is, will you do it or won't you do it? Right? Will you do it or won't you do it? Sometimes I say to people, people say, Eric, I want you to mentor me. I say, okay, cool. I say, I've got an event coming up. It's happening in London in a few weeks' time. Okay? Come to the event. Okay? And I'll train you. Eric, I can't. I say, no. No. It's not you can't. Yes, you can, right? He said, no, 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 really, really, I can't because I need to meet a friend that day. I've got a meeting. No, 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 no. You are choosing right now that you want to meet the friend. You are saying that you want to mentor, you want to learn these strategies, but you are not willing right now to sacrifice that to learn what you said you want to learn, right? So don't fool yourself in saying you want to learn it. Maybe meeting your friend is more important for you, right? So don't fool yourself in saying that you want to better your life right now. Maybe that's not your priority. Okay? No such thing as can or can't. Some people say to me, it's very interesting this, you know. I once had somebody who said, Eric, I really want to change my life around. Seriously, I'm really, really dedicated. I said, okay, I've got a program. It's in London, 3 days. Come. He said, Eric, I can't. I said, why can't you? He said, I don't have the money to buy the ticket, right? I said, you don't have the money to buy the ticket for the event, you mean? Yeah. He said, yeah, like $1,000, don't have $1,000, can't come to the event. I said, okay, let me do this, right? I see how much you want this thing. Right? I want to help you out right now. Okay? What if I sponsor you the ticket? Okay? It's in 3 weeks' time. Come. And then do you know what happened? Right? He said, oh, wow, thank you, Eric. Wow, thank you. You've changed my life. Thank you so much. And do you know what happened? Right? 1 day before the event, he messages me. He said, Eric, I can't come. Right? Because XYZ happened. Right? Excuses, excuses, excuses. Excuses. People will make excuses all the time. Right? Let me tell you something. When I first started my first business, I took out a £460,000 loan to start that first business. People say I got lucky. Right? I put my skin in the game. I want you to understand another thing as well. What you put out, you get back. You don't put out, don't expect to get back. That's why a lot of the time, and I want you to also do this as well, understand your mindset right now. Right? A lot of the time, people are always going out there trying to find freebies. It's always like, I want the free stuff, I want the free stuff, I want the free stuff, right? If energy is everything, and everything is energy, money is also energy. What you put out, you get back. What you are unwilling to put out, now you need to start diving deep into this mind right now and ask yourself the question, why do I fear putting money out? It's because I fear, right? This is probably deep down inside there. I fear that it won't come back. Now, how much trust in the universe do you have there? And how much, right? Are you in scarcity mindset or abundance mindset? You got to ask yourself that question. What type of vibrational frequencies are you putting out there in those moments? People aren't willing to put out. Do you know why? Because people are always thinking, they say, let me see the results first, then I'll put out. No. That's not how it works. You put out, then you receive. You can't just say, hey, show me the results first. Show me the thing, then I'll be willing to commit. It doesn't work that way, right? Love doesn't work that way either, right? You say, okay, I want to go into a relationship right now. Show me your love, right? Show me your love first. Show me how much love you have. Do you love me? Do you love me? If you show me your love, then I'll show you mine. No, it doesn't work like that. By the time you're asking them to show you your love and you're not giving enough love, let me tell you something, right? The person would have gone. They go to someone else. And then you're saying, oh, you see, they can't show me love. No, it's because you cannot express your love. You fear. You feel like, oh, if I love right now, that's a waste of my love if they don't love me. No. Everything in life is the same. Business is the same. Money is the same. Love is, everything's the same. It's all energy. No output, no input. Right? So you gotta be willing. You gotta be willing to say, you know, this is abundance mindset. I am very happily putting it out because I know it's going to come back. Scarcity mindset is, no, show me the thing first. Then I'll give you a bit of this, right? No, wrong mindset. Shift that mindset for yourself. Okay, everyone take a deep breath in. And out. Okay, so no buts, right? No can or can't, only will or won't, right? So, will you allow your little voice and your excuses to get in your way? Yes or no? Just write yes or no inside that box. Then the next question, are you ready to step up now? Keyword is now. Are you ready to step up now? right? Keyword is now, not later, not tomorrow, not, oh, maybe. No. Are you ready to step up now? Yes or no? So type right inside that box as well. Yes or no? This is your commitment for yourself. It's very important you write this down because you're committing to something here. Yeah. Now, I also want you to write this down as well. When would now be a good time? When would now be a good time? Question mark. Write that down on your notebook. Okay. This line also changed my whole life as well. When would now be a good time? A lot of the time we always say, oh, maybe I'll do it later, right? I do it later. I call those the later people, right? The later people, they keep pushing it to tomorrow, and tomorrow never comes because it keeps pushing on to the next tomorrow. I'll do it later. No, you start shifting yourself to say, hey, you know what? When I want something, I want it now. I'm going to do it now. No excuses. I'm going to do it now, right? When you do that, you act in the now. You activate the energies in the now. You get the results in the now, right? A lot of people say later, 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 right? Now, this is the thing. Life is too short for you to think later. Way too short for you to think later. You don't know. We don't know when is the expiry date. We don't know. So if you're not going to do it now, if you're not going to live this freedom lifestyle now, if you're not going to commit now, if you're not going to go all in now, when are you going to go all in? You say, oh, Eric, no, I'm thinking tomorrow. Everybody always thinks they're going to live forever, you know, until that time comes. You got to start feeling whatever you feel in that gut instinct, whatever you feel is right for you, whatever you feel is that in that intuition right now, you want to do, you got to do it now because you don't know if there's tomorrow, right? We got to take action now. But when you start acting in the now, you start firing off this momentum. I'm not going to talk about it today, or maybe on another day. When I talk about energy portals, they open. You have to get in there on the now and get that momentum going. Because when the portal is open and you don't act in the now, you miss the opportunity, right? And you don't want to miss those opportunities. So when would now be a good time? Write on your notebook, right? On your journal. Now, the big word now. So always get used to, how do I say yes now? How do I say yes now? Right? That's why I love Richard Branson saying when he says, always say yes, then figure out how to do it later. Say yes, then figure out how to do it later. Because in the now, you just say, okay, oh, yes. Okay, later on, I'll figure it out later, right? No ifs, no buts, no, but what if it doesn't work? But what if I can't do it? No, none of that. I'm going to do it now. Right? Then figure out how to do it later. Okay, so that's the majority of the journal written there. Now what I'd like you to do, right, just to finish off, is to think about this today's training, right? Today's clarity day, getting clarity, absolute clarity for yourself, what you're missing, your aha moments, right? So write down your 3 biggest aha moments, something that you can take away for yourself. You can relate to for yourself, something that you've been doing, something that you've not been doing, right? What are your 3 aha moments? I want you to write it inside your journal, right? When you write it, again, it holds those vibrations. It helps your shift, right? Your life to change, it helps by doing that. So write it inside that journal. And then I'm going to give you guys, right? After this, make sure to do it now. Don't say, Eric, I'll do it later. No. Straight after, so we're finishing off today's training, okay? Straight after today's training, what I want you to do, the moment you get off this, you write down that final box inside your journal, okay? What are the 3 biggest aha moments, right, you got from today? What did you get for yourself? What are you going to commit to? What have you decided? What's going to shift in your life? Okay, what is your 3 biggest aha moments that you're going to take forward and change your attitude, change your mindset, change your approach, change your thinking, okay? Your 3 biggest aha moments, I want you to write it down. Then what I want you to do straight after this call, right? We will see, by the way, we're looking at, because I'm looking for leaders to work with. I want real leaders. I don't want procrastinators, okay? So we're going to see after this call how many of you start posting already, okay? Create a video. I don't care how shy you are. I don't care if you're uncomfortable. If you're uncomfortable, then do it more, because the more you do it, the more comfortable you become, right? That's how you break out of comfort zone. Because let me tell you something, the dream, the goal, the thing that you want right now is outside of your comfort zone. So straight after this call, whether you do a Facebook Live inside this group, okay, whether you create a video, then post it up, it's up to you. But do a video between 1 to 3 minutes long. And what you want to share is your 3 biggest aha moments for day 1. Okay, and what are you committing to? Just share that so that the whole team, the whole family, we're all here to grow together, right? We're all here to hold each other accountable. So put that video in there, and I want everybody to start the video off, right? Make sure it says this. Make sure to write this down so you know, so we understand how to see the videos of each day, okay? Make sure it starts off, the title of the video is FLC 7 Day 1. FLC 7 Day 1, right? And then you can put just a caption there in terms of what you want to share with people, okay? FLC 7 Day 1, okay? And then you can write something like my aha moments or something, whatever you want to write as the caption, okay? FLC 7 Day 1. So guys, I just want to say a big thank you for today. You guys are absolutely amazing. I'm so excited for these 7 days. This is only the beginning. We haven't even started yet, okay? This is only to set the foundation, set that mindset. Tomorrow when we start digging out the roots, and then when we start doing the download, that's going to be the fun part, okay? So guys, I want to say a big thank you. We have exactly gone on 1 hour and 10 minutes, okay, today's call. It's now 3:10 a.m. here in Taiwan. I don't know if any of you are actually tuned in from anywhere in and around Asia. If you do want to take up an opportunity here, because you guys are part of this, I'm going to give you guys an opportunity. If you want, you can join me on a 3-day training here in Taiwan, Taipei. And I can sponsor the first few people who actually contact Master Lim. Okay, those of you who don't know Master Lim, you'll see him all over this group. Okay, message him. Tell him if you're interested. You wanna fly over. You wanna come over. 3-day training. I'll sponsor you the ticket as my guest. Those the first people who actually approach him. Okay, you can get that. But otherwise, yeah, I think that's it. Day 1. Over and out. Namaste to you all. Stay blessed. Look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow, same time. Okay, don't procrastinate. Okay, they say winners run through the finish line. They finish what they start. Don't you tomorrow give yourself an excuse and say, Eric, I'm washing the cat tomorrow. No, you committed to the 7 days. You committed to changing your life around. Tomorrow, no excuses. Right? That last moment where you say, I need to do something else. No, get yourself here. Get into training. Okay. Namaste to you all. Blessings to you. Bye for now.